everyone, it's Sammy from Sammy's Sweet Life, and today we're talking about hand lettering. When I was looking to get an iPad, one of the main things I wanted to do was practice some hand lettering and brush lettering. I have done a video on here in the past talking about the physical brush lettering with pens and paper. Like I did with my planning, I went digital, so I have really loved doing iPad lettering. Here is one of my little favorite ones that I made recently. I decided to play along with a monthly challenge this month. It is the Happy Lettering Challenge. It is hosted on Instagram, and I just absolutely love it. It gives me one little creative thing to do every day. It's just a one-word prompt, so you just write the word, and I really have loved it so far. I started in December with a couple of words, and then I jumped in on January 1st doing the January challenge. I'm a little over a week into it, but I've just been really loving it, and I wanted to share it with you guys here and mention it in case you guys want to play along with it. It is an Instagram thing, so I have been posting a whole lot more to my Instagram since doing this because social media is just one of those things that I'm trying to cut back on, and now that I'm doing this, it's a creative thing. I'm seeking out more of these hand lettering Instagrammers, and it's been really fun to get into this creative thing. And I talked about this recently in one of my videos. Since doing the no-buy, I really want to work on creating more versus consuming. And so this has just been a really fun creative outlet for me. Going along with this, I plan on doing some Procreate tutorials. That's the program I'm using to do my brush lettering. I have just learned so many things about this program that I want to share with you guys. So I'm starting just a little Procreate brush lettering series with you guys. I am way new at this, but I'm learning things along the way, and I'm really excited to start sharing some of that with you guys so you guys can expect to see those type of videos right now on Sundays, because that's really all I have in my little daily schedule left. I have certain videos I want to post during the week. I have a set schedule for things like grocery hauls. I want to get some more vlogs made this year, and so it's got to fit somewhere, and I thought it'd be really easy to just stick it on Sunday. They are videos that aren't super labor intensive to film, plan out, or edit, and so I can do a few of those at a time and have them available for you guys every Sunday. And it's one of those things that I'm just really excited about right now, and I hope if you are an iPad person that you will play along too. It's a really fun little challenge, and I love being able to see what other people are making. It inspires me to see the way other people are working on their things, and I'm picking up so much along the way. I feel like each day I'm getting a tiny bit better. So definitely check the links down below. I will take you to the screen and walk you through a little bit of what I'm doing. Okay, this is the Procreate app. I plan on doing some basic tutorials on this app. For today's video, I just want to kind of walk you through what I'm doing as far as getting my lettering just started. So I ended up purchasing some brushes from iPad Lettering. I will link to them down below. And one of my favorite brushes that I received from them was this bounce brush. And I ended up buying this one in a pack of other ones, so it was $10 for a few brushes to go with it. I think it was these brushes all in the same pack. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6 brushes. That was included in December's budget. I'm not purchasing any more brushes. I did end up purchasing quite a few from them. I spent about 20 bucks purchasing brushes altogether, and there are more on my wish list. I'm just gonna resist for this year, but for the time being, I'm really trying to get familiar with the brushes. I've been trying out different brushes, and I really like this one because I can get the really thick down strokes. Going in, I ended up working on these the whole month long. I did start at the very end of December, and I think these two may have been December ones. And then I really got into it. I've been working on this every day, and I was just kind of playing around with some watercolor brushes here. These are those watercolor brushes. I was just kind of playing around with them. I really like them, and I just clicked over to my eraser with my pen. I tend to do that when I'm just holding it. And so I ended up working on different colors of backgrounds, and I'll do tutorials on all this, but this was one of my favorite of my backgrounds. You can see it's splotchy. And so I'm just playing around with different techniques, different brushes, different backgrounds, different elements. Like here I used one of the brushes to make the little bubbles because I thought that went really well with the fresh word. I feel like I'm learning a little bit every day. I've played around with just making backgrounds in here, and you can see some upcoming planner printables for my printable shop that I've been working on in here. And that's pretty much it. I've gone and gotten a lot of inspiration from other people on Instagram. I've just mainly done this on Instagram, so I've gotten some inspiration for how like to make the tea. I found that through Instagram. I'm just learning and soaking up as much as possible. Here's another brush I really like. This one was actually a freebie brush. Here, let's get that one opened up. And it has the little double line, so I really like this one Let's see, I'll make a new layer so I can just delete it easily. This brush is called Shady Lady number 2. And so it has 2 strokes. We'll change our color here. And you can see it just makes that second stroke when you're using it, and I love it. So I'll just delete that layer. And on this one, you can actually see I set up my grid. I did that under this canvas, got drawing lines. And that really helps me keep all my letters lined up. I do really like having the grid on. And so I'm gonna make a new one here. And basically, hand lettering on here is the same basic principle as with a brush pen or anything. You go light upwards and then darker downwards. And that's just the same concept. And it feels a little bit different on the iPad. Obviously, it's a different medium and your brush doesn't bend like a brush pen would. It doesn't matter if you do paper hand lettering or iPad lettering. They both take some getting used to, working on the downward and upward strokes. And I've had a lot of fun with it. So this is just something I do every day. It gives me a little bit of creative boost and I've enjoyed it a lot. I encourage you to check out the challenge. I will have my Instagram down below. I'll have the hashtag down below so you guys can check out the Happy Lettering Challenge and be on the lookout for more hand lettering and Procreate tutorials on this channel. I'm very excited to dive into this new little creative thing. And that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Check out the links down below. Be sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe so you can follow me along. And I'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.